She was born in Hamburg, the daughter of a pastor and a teacher. She grew up in East Germany in the days of the communist regime. She was a star student in Russian and mathematics and went on to study physics. In time, she earned a PhD in quantum chemistry and worked as a research scientist in East Berlin. Then, in 1989, the Berlin Wall fell, and she embraced what was to become her life's paramount purpose, the pursuit and practice of democratic governance. In December 1990, she won a seat in Germany's parliament, and her ascendancy in politics began. Minister for Women and Youth, Minister for the Environment and Nature Conservation, Secretary General, and then leader of a major political party, the Christian Democratic Union. In 2005, she was elected to her first term as Chancellor of Germany. As Chancellor, she was the first East German to hold that office. She has gone on to become the longest-serving head of government in the European Union and one of the world's most respected and influential leaders in the post-Cold War era.
The students are really cheering for Chancellor Merkel.
Through often turbulent times, she has been a steadfast force for reason, for international cooperation, for human dignity, for common values, and for democratic ideals. She has guided not only Germany, but Europe, charting the course of her nation and continent through the headwinds and cross-currents of a changing world. We welcome and we honor the four-term Chancellor of Germany, Her Excellency Angela Merkel.
Anticipated move in which people here are genuinely proud. This woman who is, in a sense, the de facto leader of the European Union.
Your speech this afternoon.
I remember the photograph of her.
Maybe as momentous as that Marshall speech in 1947.
May it be. I remember the photograph of her leaning across the table to address Donald Trump, who was sitting down with his arms crossed. And, you know, it is, this was, I think, at the G7 summit. She had some words.
Quantum chemist turned stalwart statesperson, resolute in devotion to democratic values. A wall came down and she rose up, leading her nation with strength and savvy and guiding Europe through challenge and change. Angela Dorothy Merkel, Doctor of Laws.
It was a year after the Berlin Wall came down that she was first elected to the parliament in Germany.
In the name of this Society of Scholars, I declare that these persons are entitled to the rights and privileges pertaining to their several degrees, and that their names are to be forever borne on its roll of honorary members.
Degree candidates and their guests and all alumni are warmly invited to attend the afternoon session of Commencement Day exercises under the direction of the Harvard Alumni Association. The alumni procession will begin at 1:45 p.m. and the exercises will begin at 2:30 p.m. The commencement speakers will be Chancellor Angela Merkel and the President of Harvard University. The commencement choir director will lead us in the singing of the commencement hymn. Following the hymn, the Pusey minister will pronounce the benediction. The commencement exercises then being ended, the Sheriff of Middlesex County will declare the meeting adjourned. The audience is requested to remain seated until the President and Fellows and their guests have withdrawn from the platform.